What's up, y'all? We got the post positions here for the 2021 Kentucky Derby. So I'm going to give you those horses in order. Got morning odds for that as well, plus a real quick analysis on each horse. So let's go. Number one, Known Agenda. 6-1 on this horse. He's the number one. Trained by Todd Pletcher, one of the top trainers in the game. Ridden by Irad Ortiz Jr. Had a good win in the Florida Derby, so you want to watch this one. Number two, Like the King. Won the Jeff Ruby Stakes. Lightly contended race, ridden by Drayden Van Dyke, trained by Wesley Ward. 50-1 they got this horse at for obvious reasons, but he did get a win at Jeff Ruby Stakes, so if you like a close, you might want to keep an eye on him. Number three, Brooklyn Strong, another horse that just kind of squeezed into this race. Umberto Rispoli not riding Rock Your World anymore. Jumped aboard Brooklyn Strong, trained by Danny Velasquez. They got this horse at 50-1 as well after running fifth in the Wood, his last out. At number four, we got Keep Me in Mind. David Cohen riding this one. Roberto Diodoro, the trainer that got him at 50-1 as well. Fifth in the Bluegrass for obvious reasons. He gets kind of squeaked into the Derby as well. Number five, we got Sainthood. This horse second in the Jeff Ruby Stakes. Closed pretty well, but it was a lightly contested race, as we said. Trained by Todd Pletcher. Corey Lannery's riding him, so he knows Churchill Downs pretty well. Never got a win in the Derby. 50-1 on Sainthood. Number six, we got Obesos. Pedrosa's going to be riding this one. Greg Foley's training him. They got him at 20-1 after running third in the Louisiana Derby. I think those odds are a little bit low. However, he's still in here. Going to be a chance, I guess, as a closer, you would say, but I'm not too high on Obesos. Number seven, Mandaloon, ridden by Florent Giraud. He disappointed me earlier this year. I had to downgrade him as a jockey. This horse trained by Brad Cox. Big favorite in this one coming out of the Rebel, but finished sixth in the Louisiana Derby. So this horse leaves a little more to be desired coming into the Derby. They got him 15-1, as I said. Number eight, Medina Spirit. Ridden by last year's winner and trained by last year's winning trainer, Johnny Velasquez and Bob Baffert. So they're teaming up again here on Medina Spirit. This horse looked to be a winner in the Santa Anita Derby. Got beat by Rock Your World, ran second in the Santa Anita Derby. Got him 15-1 here, but they're looking to bounce back coming into the Kentucky Derby. So that's Medina Spirit. Want to keep an eye on that one as well. Number nine, Hot Rod Charlie. Now this one had an impressive win here in the Louisiana Derby. Had to switch up jockeys because Rosario is going to be riding a different horse in this one. He's going to be on Rock Your World. So Rosario's not riding him anymore. Flavian Pratt, fake Derby winner from a couple years ago aboard Country House, is going to be riding Hot Rod Charlie. And Doug O'Neill's going to be the trainer as well on this one. So 8-1 on Hot Rod Charlie, coming off of a nice win in Louisiana Derby. Probably going to be riding near the pace like a couple other ones. So that's Hot Rod Charlie. Number 10, Midnight Bourbon. Mike Smith, big money Mike Smith. A couple Derby wins. I forget how many. Is it 2? Is it 3? I think it's... Anyway, Mike Smith, well-accomplished jockey. Stephen Asmussen, well-accomplished trainer. He's never won the Kentucky Derby, I don't believe. 20-1 on this one after running second in the Louisiana Derby behind Hot Rod Charlie. So a lot of people still going to like this one as well. He's going to be looking for probably a pace that's going to be a little bit hot and try to close on that one. Number 11, Dynamic One. Another horse might be questionable why he's in here. Trained by Todd Pletcher. Ridden by Eclipse Award winning jockey Jose Ortiz. But the horse was second in the Very Slow Wood Memorial. They got him at 20-1. I think it should probably be a little bit higher than that, but hey. 20-1 on Dynamic One. He is a Pletcher horse ridden by Ortiz. Number 12, Helium. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this horse. Won the Tampa Bay Derby. Trained by Mark Cassidy. His jockey retired, Jose Fair, the last, so they switched him to Julian Lepereau. Knows his track pretty well. He's more of a turf guy than a dirt guy, but he knows Churchill Downs pretty decently. 50-1 on this one. I still think that's way overpriced, even if he doesn't win. Might be worth a play in the show and place pool with those kind of numbers. I find it hard to believe he'll stay that high, being that he is also undefeated. So Helium, undefeated horse, 50-1. Keep your eye on him. Even though the win in the Tampa Bay Derby wasn't that impressive, didn't beat that much competition. Time wasn't that great, but it wasn't that terrible either. Not nearly as bad as the Wood. So keep an eye on Helium there, number 12. Number 13, Hidden Stash. Rafael Bejarano aboard this horse, trained by Vicky Oliver, looking to become the first female trainer to win the Kentucky Derby, so that's going to get a lot of juice behind that one. That 50 to 1 is probably going to come down for that reason, but they still got our hid stash of 50 to 1 now. Fourth last out in the Bluegrass Stakes behind top horse Essential Quality and another top contender here, highly motivated. Next, we've got 14, the favorite, as I was just talking about, Essential Quality. What's not to like about this horse? Undefeated horse, 2-year-old champion, Breeders' Cup juvenile champion, last win out in the Bluegrass Stakes, and now he's back in Kentucky trying to get another win in the Kentucky Derby. Nyquist got to win his 2-year-old champion, also Street Sense, so he's looking to get that done as well. Luis Saez, who was robbed of the Kentucky Derby a couple years ago, aboard Maximum Security. The horse racing gods have granted him another opportunity to get that win and get that the ride in the winner's circle, get the roses. So it's Luis Saez definitely got to try to take advantage of this opportunity after the debacle a couple of years ago aboard Maximum Security. Brad Cox trained this horse. They got the morning odds at 2 to 1. Don't know where that's going to go. Some people think he's not that great. Some people think he's definitely going to win. I think he could possibly be a Triple Crown horse. This is definitely going to be where he's got to win. If he gets this win, I think the Triple Crown's definitely in his sights. So keep your eye on definitely the favorite, Essential Quality, Bluegrass Stakes winner, 2-year-old champion, Breeders' Cup Juvenile winner. Number 15, another one to keep your eye on, the second favorite in this race, Rock Your World. This horse came out and rocked Santa Anita Derby, took off and left him behind. 46-second opening half in that one. He's probably going to set the pace. He's got the fastest pace so far out of these horses here. Probably going to set the pace in this one, but who knows? Jockey change. Joe Rosario, more accomplished jockey, but not Rispoli, who's the guy that really got him out there going. So that's going to be another something to keep in mind. They changed the jockey. Rosario might try to slow him down. John Sadler's the trainer on this one. They got him at 5 to 1 in the morning odds. Like I said, winner of the Santa Anita Derby, wire to wire, impressive win there. Second favorite in this one. Number 16, King Fury, winner of the Lexington Stakes, another lowly touted race. Did get that win in Keeneland. B.J. Hernandez back rode Art Collector last year. Wasn't able to get it done with Art Collector, who was a much better horse in my opinion. B's back here now with King Fury after getting that win in the Lexington. Kenneth McPeak is the trainer of this one. They got him at 20 to 1. I still think that's probably too low. He probably should be higher than that. But we'll see. He did get a win, like we say, in the state of Kentucky in Keeneland, a couple miles down the road there in Lexington from Louisville. Now, number 17, highly motivated. A lot of people hating on this horse. I have him rated as the second fastest horse. Forget what Andrew Beyer says. He had a very impressive run in the Bluegrass Stakes, got beat by Essential Quality, who's a champion horse. He still showed that he's great, only lost that race by neck, trained by Chad Brown. Javier Castellano, a very experienced veteran jockey, is going to be looking to get a win here. They got him at 10 to 1. You don't want to sleep on this horse at all. Highly motivated. Number 18, Super Stock. Stephen Asmussen training this one as well. Ricardo Santana is going to be riding him. They got him at 30 to 1. Unfair, I think. Those numbers should be a bit lower after his win in the Arkansas Derby. Wasn't that bad of a time to have the horse at 30 to 1. But at any rate, I think he's going to be a contender as a closer. If the pace is too fast, you want to keep an eye on this one. But he's definitely going to have his work cut out for him against this field. Number 19, Soup and Sammich. All right, I like this horse in the Florida Derby. He ended up running second behind Known Agenda, but he's back again. However, he's not got Johnny Velasquez aboard him this time because Johnny Velasquez is going to be riding Medina Spirit. So they got Tyler Gaffleone, the one who was riding War of Will and Calls of the Baco a couple of years ago. He did have enough honor to not get into the maximum security stuff. I don't want to get off on that anymore, but anyway, he got back for the win in the Preakness. So he's aboard Soup and Sammich now with Mark Casse. 30 to 1 on this horse. Hey, this horse is fast, ran a good Florida Derby. Hey, if things get out of control, Soup and Sammich could definitely hit the board. I could see that done. Like I said, don't have Johnny Velasquez aboard him again, but keep him in mind at 30 to 1, second after running second that Florida Derby. And number 20, Bourbonic. Kendrick Caramuch, looking to become the first black jockey to win the Kentucky Derby since I don't know when, long time ago. There was a long time ago that black jockeys dominated the Kentucky Derby, and then they got into some Jim Crow stuff. I don't want to get off into that kind of stuff because I don't want to get this political. Yeah, black jockey used to dominate the Kentucky Derby, but now Kendrick Caramuch is looking to bring it back. I don't like his chances in this one, though. He's got a Todd Pletcher-trained horse in Bourbonic, so maybe you can get him up for this race, but ran a very slow wood. That wood made me fall asleep. I mean, it was like a harness race. It was so slow. But they got the horse at 30 to 1 because he won the wood. I don't like the horse. I think he should be 50 or 60 to 1 probably. But hey, who knows what's going to happen in this one. I think he's going to need a Giacomo type race to get a win. One of those 44-second open halves. I don't think this race will be that fast because we don't have Colorado River and don't have Concert Tour here to push that pace. However, I do think we're going to have a pretty quick pace in this one. So I'm going to get going on this. Don't want to make this thing too long. So there's all the horses. Now I'm going to drop you some analysis more in depth on these horses coming up here. But there's your horses. Real quick, we're going to run it down with the odds. Known Agenda 6 to 1. We got the at number 1, number 2, Like the King 50 to 1, number 3, Brooklyn Strong at 50 to 1, number 4, Keep Me in 9 at 50 to 1, number 5, Sainthood at 50 to 1, number 6, Obesos 20 to 1, 7, Mandaloon at 15 to 1, 8, Medina Spirit at 15 to 1, 9, Hot Rod Charlie at 8 to 1, 10, Midnight Bourbon at 20 to 1, 11, Dynamic 1 at 20 to 1, 12, Helium at 50 to 1, 13, Hidden Stash at 50 to 1, 14, Essential Quality, the favorite at 2 to 1, 15, Rock Your World, second favorite at 5 to 1, 16, King Fury at 20 to 1, 17, Highly Motivated 10 to 1, 18, Superstock 30 to 1, 19, Soup and Sammich 30 to 1, and 20, Bourbonic 30 to 1. See you guys later.